I would still begin with one of the most wonderful books I've ever read, Honey from the Rock, which is not the kind of brain-breaking mystical text, but it does that essential thing. It takes the beautiful concepts of Jewish mysticism and of Judaism and relates them through a series of vignettes in Larry's life to life. The second book I'd read is Larry's God Was in This Place and I Did Not Know, where he looks at that phrase in the Bible and basically says, you know, this is Jacob wakes up from his dream after wrestling with the angel and says, wow, God was in this place and I didn't know. And Larry, in a sense, says to him, wow, Jake, seems like a pretty important event. How come you didn't know? And he looks at it through the eyes of a number of different people in Jewish history. For example, one would say to him, well, Jake, you didn't know because you were so self-absorbed, you didn't know your wife and kids were there. You didn't know anything was there other than you and your needs. That's why you didn't know God was there. Wonderful. I've probably read Honey from the Rock and God Was in This Place more than a dozen times. And every time I read them, it's a different book. A book that I put together that really captures the essence of so much that we've published is the Jewish Light Spirituality Handbook, where I selected material from over 50 of our books and put them in the context of what is Jewish spirituality? Where do you find it? How do you do it? And how do you put it to use in your life? Because if it's just about you, then it's just contemplating your navel. We are not Buddhists. And so the final part is, how do you engage it in the world? It's about tikkun olam, about repairing the world, about putting it to work. Those would be great introductions for the beginner.